Morning YouTube, Scott from SE Landscaping, early May and already a third of the way through the year, which is frightening. But topic of conversation today, I've just been to my father's job. It is 10 o'clock and it was 25 minutes away, my father's job from our unit, and I've been there this morning. I've been to another job afterwards, and now I'm heading back over about 20 minutes to the next job, which is sort of close at home. I go out early, so 6:30 I headed over here this morning. I go out early just to get ahead of the traffic, so that you're not sat in traffic. And then what happens is I'm heading back now, and there's a little bit of traffic, but not what there would have been if I was on rush hour. So the plan is I'm off to another job after this, and I've got 2 more jobs to do local today and a bit of weed killing to finish the day off. So by the time I get the next job, 11:15, finish that job, have lunch, another job after that, and then it'll be on to a bit of weed killing to finish the day off on 3 sites. So that is the plan for the rest of the day. But topics of conversation, workload to start with. I think I mentioned last year about the scaling back, and the problem I've found is not so much the problem I've been having is when people ring up, you always, well, I always say, and I think a lot of other people always say yes, rather than what I should be saying is I'm not taking on any more work at the moment. So there's a couple of jobs that I said yes, and then afterwards I go out and price it. But before I go out and price it, I sit and think, right, I'm not bothered if I get these jobs. So as well as increasing the prices, I've been ramping them up a little bit more, and if I get them, I get them. If I don't, I don't. Anyway, the last 2 we've got, and they're both straightforward. The sites haven't been put in a while. Put some photos up now. And basically all they wanted was a bit of a tidy up, as you've seen. So that's the first cut. What I've done there, I've gone over with the Grillo, we've raked the thick grass off, gone over afterwards with the Furus mulching mower, and it's done a decent finish. And obviously now it drops on fortnightly maintenance, so nothing flash, in and out, a bit of weed killing round. So the first visit's just a matter of getting things reasonable and tidy, and then after that, that's when you make the changes. So they want something instant, which is a good tidy up, and then they want regular maintenance, and they want to see improvements, so they want the paths to be weed free and things. So that's where we are. And like I say, the one I've just put up was the one that we did, and it took a couple hours, 2 men. So it was an in and out job, and I put a decent touch in for the in and out, because as well as that, obviously we had a bit of grass to take away. So we got that done, and there was another site that I had to do on my own, which was the same again, just an in and out, couple hours. So these jobs, they obviously add to the schedule, and as well as there being a shortage of people out there at the moment, it's which is a big issue. It's caused me to advertise for staff. So I decided to take some advertising out last week, and it's not the cheapest thing in the world. We've got a couple of local papers that I advertise in, and every ad, sort of a half-page ad, every ad that you put out is sort of £200. So I've put an ad in 3 papers, so it's £600 with advertising, find a person, and I've just put out for an extra person just for 30 weeks for seasonal, with the option that if they're any good, I will keep them on. But it's just a handyman, someone who can go out litter picking, cutting small grassed areas, and just the small jobs such as these ones we've just won, just to take all these little jobs off me and the rest of the team that's out there now. So that's the thinking in it, and all these extra jobs that we've got will obviously cover his wages and everything. So he'll be covering more of our existing work for the costs that we're making on these new jobs, so we'll actually be benefiting by having him, because even if he's not the greatest person in the world, and even if he doesn't do as much as I expect him to in a day, then I'll still be benefiting, because he'll be doing the other stuff, and he'll be saving us time and stuff we don't have to go to, so we can get on with other things and we can spend a bit more time on some jobs. So that's the way forward. So I'm hoping that these ads go live this week. I'm hoping that there'll be a new man in place pretty quickly. I know there is a shortage, but I'm hoping that the way I've worded the adverts, that we'll find another person. So that's where we are with that. We've got more work than we had last year, but we've also got more work than we had last year, but we're putting things in place to bring in a bit more staff, because like I said, I don't want to be doing hundreds of hours again this year. So, and reining the weekends in as well. Yes, I'll be working odd weekends, but I don't plan on working loads of weekends. So that's where we are with that, with the workload. The other thing it does with these extra jobs and extra income is it gives me a little bit of a war chest for this year's Saltex. Now I know I did, yes, I said I wouldn't buy anything anymore, I didn't need anything anymore, but it gives me the opportunity to get rid of a couple of machines that are coming up to 3-year-old at the end of the year. So we will be advertising some low hours machines at the end of the year that's coming up, and we will be investing in a new machine. And what I'm thinking at the moment is I've got a Ransoms Parkway, and by the end of the year it's probably going to have 400 hours on. So someone will say you haven't even worn the machine in, but I will say that I'm getting a brand new machine for peace of mind, so that the day comes when I can't afford a machine, I've got a new clean machine. And I'm also going to be saying that someone is going to get a hell of a clean machine with 400-ish hours on, so someone is going to benefit. Yes, it's not going to be cheap. I mean, these machines are 30 grand when I buy them, so I'm not going to be giving it away. I might even trade it in, depending what deals are out there, but it will be a clean machine. And the other thing that will be going is the 48-inch Furus Mulcher, the Z1. Now that's currently got 250 hours on, so I'm predicting that'll have, same again, probably 400 to 500 hours on by the end of the year. So same again, clean machine, fully serviced and everything. So just bear this in mind come sort of October, November. If anybody's in the market for any of these machines, just let me know. Like I say, they won't have done a lot, and they'll be good little machines for someone looking to possibly someone looking to expand the business, or somebody looking to just buy a bit of new equipment. So yeah, anybody looking for a couple of clean machines, that will be the plan. They will be getting sold, and like I say, unless there's something new at Saltex, chances are we'll be investing in the same machines. But it's nice to have a look around. It's nice to have the option to look around and buy some new equipment if the options are there. And that will be it. That will be it for the year. For this year, sort of stroke next year, that will be it. And the plan is to give the tax man his bit and then get some cash in the bank. So that's where we are. That's what the extra money we'll be paying for, is the extra staff to make our lives easier, and also new equipment next year, which will make us not more productive, because obviously chances are it'll be the same machines, but it will make us it will give us newer equipment, so hopefully we'll be cut down on the breakdowns and things that's old machines, or that old machines start to bring into play. So moving on to a couple of weeks time, my local dealer up in the northeast. So anybody within an hour of County Durham, I would say, this advert I'm going to put up here now anybody within an hour of County Durham. There's quite a lot of dealers come to this event. The lady who runs the shop has even managed to source a fast food van, and that's going to be free, so might take a deck chair and a table and spend the day there. And the plan is to see what these dealers have on offer, and see what new machines that they're bringing, if any. So it'd be just good to have a day out, and like I say, hopefully some of you guys, I know one or two of you have already contacted me to see if I was going, which I am, but hopefully some of you guys will be attending, and we can have a catch up, and it should be a good day, hopefully. And finally, now, a lot of you guys who watch the channel, I've helped out over the last couple of years with building businesses and things. I've got good feedback. Some of you guys have got contracts off the advice I've given, and you've built businesses and you've bought machinery on recommendations and things, which is good. And it's just nice to, when you see the Facebook and things, it's nice to see that some of the guys on there start to go into bigger kit. So for instance, what I mean is Andrew from Yorkshire Garden Services over in Hull. We started chatting probably over a year ago when he first set off, and he was just doing a few gardens, and he was trying to get into commercial work. And I gave him a bit of advice on how to get into the commercial side of stuff, and he took it on board, and he's sort of now he's in a good position where he's got quite a lot of commercial work, and it's benefiting him. And he's even gone out and he's bought things like the right stander and a few other items. So it's the advice I've given him is obviously working for him, which is good. And a few other people have also benefited from the advice I've been giving out. So that's good to hear that people are actually, it is working. What I'm telling people, it's not just people watching the videos and going away, it's people watching the videos and taking stuff on board and building businesses and supporting families and making money from the advice. So that's a good part of the day, that when someone messages you or something to say I won that job that I was talking about, or I've managed to buy this bit of equipment that a couple of years ago I was pushing a 21-inch mower around on a football field or something, and now I've got this ride on or something. So it's all things like that that do make it all worthwhile, helping out. Obviously I don't charge a consultancy fee, it might change shortly, but it's just good that lots of people out there are making money from the advice. So it's the same as usual. Anybody wants to know anything, drop me a message, and quite happy to help out. So that's just a short one today while we have been driving, and we will, any questions about anything that I've discussed, drop me a message. But apart from that is pretty much it for today. So thanks for watching, and thanks for listening to me waffle on, and we will see you on the next one.